got millions of fans, and besides, at the end of the day, we're all friends here.
Us four are not friends. You two are friends. We hate your stinking guts. We're just putting up with you. You're what's wrong with this business today, and you're even worse than him. By the way, AJ Styles isn't done with you two clowns yet. He's gonna get revenge, and paybacks are gonna be hell. You're my stinking champions. I don't know how, but my champions are gonna fight.
Against who?
I'm gonna tell you when. And I'm going to tell you where. And I hope you get your damn brains beat out, because that's what you deserve.
Congratulations. I guess when you're working hard for a living, there's no substitute for victory. But I got a man in the back named AJ Styles that says he can be victorious over both of you guys at the same time. I totally disagree. That's why this Sunday, you two guys are going to have another match against AJ Styles and Kurt Angle at No Surrender, brother.
The phenomenal AJ Styles and the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle take on Daniels and Kazarian for the TNA World Tag Team Championship.
Here we go, third of 3 championship matches tonight at No Surrender. World Tag Team Championship at stake. We'll preview with the taglines. In addition to all the personal issues, these teams have quite an in-ring rivalry. AJ Styles, Kurt Angle, they prevailed at Slammiversary, but then Christopher Daniels and Kazarian, they answered on Impact Wrestling by regaining the titles. After months of dealing with the false allegations and false accusations concerning and involving Claire Lynch, AJ Styles gets the opportunity tonight to earn a measure of personal payback. And despite successfully defending the World Tag Team titles this past Thursday on Impact Wrestling, turning back the challenge of Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero Jr., our general manager, Hulk Hogan, he insisted that the champs put the gold at stake. Just 3 days later, are Daniels and Kazarian up to the test? Let's find out right now.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Here comes P1. Simply that, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And you talk about a phenomenal tag team, AJ Styles, Kurt Angle. I don't think it gets much better than that, Taz.
No, you really can't. I mean, you can search worldwide, and I really don't think you're going to find anything better than that. You know what? If I'm going to put together more or less a dream tag team, you'd have to put these two fellas together. One's out there now, the other one, he's coming right now.
Count me in on that, I agree.
And his tag team partner from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Taz referenced it as a dream team. And when you look back in the history of professional wrestling, dream teams are great when you put together 2 super individual wrestlers. At the same time, there's nothing like having that team that has been together for a long time and knows each other so well. I mean, you got 2 great talents here, but they're primarily singles wrestlers.
I think the word you're looking for is cohesiveness, Mike.
And chemistry.
That too.
Really was the word I was looking for.
And their opponents, the World Tag Team Champions of the world, Kazarian and Christopher Daniels.
I gotta say, I mean, for the tag team champions come out here, Daniels coming out here, one of his very rugged and tough Appletinis. I gotta tell you, it seems like it's a real chaotic situation backstage in the whole backstage area here. And, you know, for these guys to come out here and go back there and be cocky and jovial and every moniker and gimmick in the book, you know, they better be careful themselves. These aces and eights guys are floating around here. Hogan's worried about it. Got cops all over the place. I mean, you know, gotta watch your back no matter who you are.
Yeah, they're a cohesive unit. Yeah, they have chemistry. They're the World Tag Team Champions of the world. But I just said that. These two guys, boy, especially Daniels. You talk about shady.
Oh, Daniels, he's shady, he's shifty. He's always got something up his sleeve.
That's the best thing you can say about him.
He's humping the second rope, which is disturbing. He should be banned from TV to do that. Don't get me wrong, I like the guy, but I'm just saying.
What? Certainly not what you tell me when we're not on the air. Hello?
What? What's up? Wow,
you're not listening to me.
I'm trying to feel. No, I usually tune out. I'm trying to feel what's going on between these two teams.
3 hours worth tonight.
Listen, dude, I'm an analyst. I got to analyze what's going on.
Listen to what I say when I lead you into something like that.
Okay, take two. Tell me again.
You said how much you like Daniels, and I pointed out that when we're not on the air, that's not what you say to me. Take two.
All right. You're a stooge. Well, here we go. Kurt Angle. Gonna go straight up right here against Daniels. So Daniels, you better be careful here. You can see that serious look on Daniels' face because he knows he's dealing with someone like Angle, one of the greatest of all time.
Boy, think back to the match that these two teams had at our Slammiversary pay-per-view event in Dallas, Texas. One of the best tag team matches that I have seen in quite a long time. I think maybe the best tag match of the year that I have seen so far. They're back at it again tonight here at No Surrender, thanks to one man, our general manager, Hulk Hogan.
See Kurt, I'm sorry, Mike. See Kurt Angle got that ace bandage heavily wrapped up. He's got some issue with his hamstring.
Is it hamstring? Is it a groin pull?
Could tie into each other. I mean, Kurt Angle, you know, the guy, he trains so much at such a high level. Back in the day, I've trained with Kurt, and some people say sometimes he overtrains. I don't know. He's a freaking machine, the guy. He'll get hurt, and then he'll be okay. It's like you never know with Kurt.
We're going to have to watch as the match progresses. The suplex snapped off by Kurt floats into a pin for two. As this World Tag Team Championship match goes on, we will see the condition of Kurt Angle. At this point in time, it's the challengers just having their way with Daniels, pinballed back and forth. I will see if you were coming out for a tag team match, and maybe you weren't at 100%. Be awfully good to look across the ring and see AJ Styles as your tag team partner.
Well, great point. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you got some back. When you have a partner, you know, you can rely on. You have someone that has your back no matter what happens. If you're having a hard time out there, you could tag him in. Having a great partner is something that's just something to be said for that. I'll tell you that right now.
AJ floats over, flying out of the corner, and now I got that dig. I got it. The months and months that AJ had to deal with Daniels and Kazarian dragging his name through the mud. You know that Styles would like nothing more than to inflict the pain, the punishment, and in the end to take away those World Tag Team titles.
Oh, that would be an amazing just thing for AJ to do to someone like Daniels and Kazarian, who, see right now, the legal man is Kazarian. He tagged himself in, and AJ ready for it. Beautiful drop kick, another one. Look at that amazing vertical leap and athletic ability of the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles. Oh, man, that quick spinning neck breaker right there.
Nicely done by AJ. Challengers, they've had the entire match to this point.
Power, power, there it is. AJ showing it. Probably the most well-rounded athlete, well-rounded pro wrestler that I've ever been around is someone like AJ Styles. He brings the power game. He's got great mat skills, tremendous high flyer, awesome conditioning, experience, former world champion. He's got it all. Holy crap.
God!
Man, that was an intense backdrop.
Well, I've set up on the lights before many times, but Kazarian was tossed way up there by the double team back body drop. Early part of the match. Challengers took it to Daniels. Now for the past minute or so, they've had their way with Kazarian, and you think back to the matchup on Impact Wrestling this past Thursday night. The challengers, Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Hernandez, they really controlled that match until the champs took the low road, the cheap shot with the title belt that enabled them to keep the gold.
Well, you know, I understand that, Mike. You know, a lot of people give the tag team champions a hard time about that. They will take a shortcut. There's always some kind of tomfoolery going on. We talked about how shady Daniels is.
It's their specialty.
Right, it is. But you know what? I say a lot of it by any means necessary. You know, watch out here, watch out.
Across the knee.
When you are a champion, one of the toughest things to do is become a champion. But once you grab a championship, or championships in this case, the tag team, the toughest thing is to hold on to it.
Yeah, it's even harder, isn't it? Because everybody's gunning for you.
They're climbing that mountain, and you're on top of that mountain. And these two guys, they scratch and claw and cheat, do whatever they got to do to hang on to the titles. I personally don't have a problem with that. Full passion, desire to remain champion.
So you're saying just do whatever it takes to keep the titles, by any means necessary?
Just about. I mean, I don't know about disparaging and slandering a man's name like they did with AJ. That I don't agree with. I mean, I don't agree with completely trying to crush the man's credibility and crush the man's family life. I think that was a load of BS that Daniels did to AJ. That's just my opinion. But in regards to anything that happens in between those ropes, I got no problem with it.
Well, champs definitely working like a well-oiled machine now as the match turns in their favor. Knowing how to exploit the double team tactics before the count of the referee so that they're not disqualified, where they milk the cow. Oh my God.
Nasty. Nasty.
AJ's back, the back of his head. And then Kazarian sledge as he drops down. You pointed out many times how there's no give to that ring apron, and that's the contact that AJ made violently.
Hard, it's hard there. You feel that the corner bead of the ring, of the steel of the ring meets there in the corner, and the toughest, hardest part of the ring is the apron.
Kicked by Daniels into the face of Styles and goes down for the pin, and Daniels doesn't miss a trick on the pin attempt, even with the forearm right across the head and face, just grinding bone on bone.
You know as well as I, he's a veteran. Okay, he knows what he's doing in there. He knows every little nook and cranny, every little trick does Daniels. He knows it, and he will use it and exploit it.
And again, they exploit the 5 count from the referee on the exchange and on the tags. Kazarian's now legal, and he's got AJ necktied.
Yeah, that's what you want to do with someone like AJ. I mean, just keep him at bay. Keep him in the middle of that ring. Keep him away from angle.
But this not only takes away all of his offense because he's grounded, but it precludes him from making a tag to Kurt.
You know, Kurt is just right now calculating what's going to happen when he does get in there, if he gets in there. Closer now, Mike. Look at this here. He's close.
Whoa,
just missed. Whoa.
Preventing the tag is Kazarian, and we've got to give the devil their due. It's Kazarian on top for 2. Styles tried to get the tag into Kurt. Couldn't get much closer. Fingertip away from getting Kurt Angle into this match as Kazarian tries to get under the skin of the Olympic gold medalist.
I mean, the oldest trick in the book. I mean, they see what the deal is. They saw the ref on his back turn, so they switch it up a little bit.
Wow. Rolled over after the clothesline. Daniels on top. Again with the forearm across the head, and no chance for AJ to unleash the offense. No chance for Styles to get rolling and turn this match around in their favor, or to get the tag to Kurt because of the way that Daniels now has grounded Styles.
See, Daniels got some blood on the bridge of his nose. Something that Kurt Angle, I think, did some early goings of this matchup.